Today we're going to talk about 5 ways you can transform your stairs and bring some style into your home. I'm Brian with BlvdHome. Welcome to our showroom. Your stairs, when everything's taken off of them, they're just a blank canvas. So first of all, we've got the top of the stair, which is called the tread. Below the tread, we call that the riser. These are the 2 areas in which you can cover your stairs in many different ways. 5 different styles we're going to talk about today. Number 1, hard surface. Carpet runners, full carpeted treads, inlaid carpets onto the treads, and different styles of risers. So style number 1, hard surface on top of your stairs. Now, there's going to be many different products that you can use to put on your stairs. Engineered wood, solid wood, laminate, or LVP. Those are the 4 most common ones. Covering your stairs with a solid wood floor or an engineered wood floor, you're going to glue down the planks to the top of the tread. But you've got to transition from the edge of that plank into a stair nose, as we call it. And the stair nose is what's going to go over the front edge of your stairs. Most stairs are going to have what's called a bull nose. In certain circumstances, you're going to be able to go over and around that bull nose. In other circumstances, you're going to have to cut that bull nose off because the stair noses that the manufacturers provide are a 90-degree angle, and so you've got to cut off that round bull nose so that we can get the stair nose to attach securely and not come off. Not every manufacturer's flush stair nose is going to be curved or rounded in order to go around that bull nose. Majority of the manufacturers are going to make their 90-degree angle, and that's why we got to cut off the bull nose so we can get this securely glued to the stair tread. LVP has a few more options than any of the other stair tread covers. First of all, an LVP, you can actually use a plank from the box of the LVP and place it on the back half of the stair tread. Then you're going to take a stair nose, what we call a flush stair nose, and it's going to be fitted to the back piece of LVP and cover that bull nose. Second option, unique to LVP, is what they call a full-size stair tread. Going to cost a little bit more. However, it's going to cover the entire tread and the bull nose all in one piece. Why this is a good option is that it'll get glued in front to back, left to right. It'll cover your entire tread and it's going to get glued down, so you don't have to worry about maybe a stair nose on the other option popping off someday in the future. Probably won't, but it is definitely a possibility. What if the style of LVP that you chose to put in your home and you want to put it on your stairs, that manufacturer, what if they don't make a flush stair nose or a full-size stair tread? We've got a solution for that. It's called VersaTrim. And VersaTrim is the company that'll take your treads and from your manufacturer, and they can convert that tread into a stair nose, rounded or square, and guarantee that it's going to maintain its shape and not discolor the LVP. So it doesn't matter which manufacturer you go with for your flooring, there's a solution to cover your stairs. So one last thing to talk about. You want to cover your stairs, and you're going to cover it with a laminate or an LVP, but your stairs are opened on one side or they're opened on both sides out into the room. How do you finish that off? Well, the manufacturers, not all, but the majority of them, will make a matching return piece as illustrated here that you can cut to fit the length of your exposed stairs so that it looks absolutely amazing from either direction. Style option number 2 is adding carpeted stair runner on top of your hard surface. You want to think about what's on the back of the carpet style that you've chosen. If you go with a stair runner from a carpet that has a action rough back on it, over time that might scratch your brand new hard surface stairs. So it's really important when you're considering the runner that you consider picking a carpet that has a soft back on it. After that, you're gonna have to finish off the edge with either a tape binding, a serge tape binding, or a serging. Those are some of the options that you can do. You can't just lay a carpet runner on the stairs. You're going to have to attach it somehow. Most of the time, the installer is going to take your stair runner and he's going to wrap it around the bull nose, and then he's going to put a couple of staples in up underneath the bull nose to, one, form the shape, and two, to hold it there. And then when they bring it down to the bottom of the riser, they're probably going to put a couple of staples there, and they're going to repeat all the way down to the bottom of the stairs so that the runner is nice and tight to all the edges of your stair treads. So a traditional way to finish off that stair runner on your stairs is to add a decorative stair rod. It goes at the bottom of the riser and the back of the tread. They're going to come in different colors, and yes, they're not used very much these days, but this will add a decorative and stylish accent to your stair runner. Style number 3. This is wall-to-wall, cover the whole thing with carpet. Yes, this is standard. Everybody does this already. But what you can do is take some considerable thought about the style or the type of carpet that you put on your stairs that cover it from wall to wall. Nowadays, many people are doing hard surface all over the main part of the house, hard surface up at the top of the stairs. This gives you an opportunity to turn your stairs into a design point, something that adds texture. It's going to look amazing. So don't discount the fact that doing the carpet full tread can add some style and intrigue to your home. Carpet options that you could put on your stairs when you're going to do a full stair tread. Even if you're going to do a runner, some of these options would work. But let's talk about the full stair tread covering the stairs. Here are some options that I want you to think about and consider. How about a herringbone? Very popular, very durable. Another really popular option is the plaid style. And it comes in many different sizes of plaid, but it really adds some texture to your stairs. It doesn't really matter what style of carpet that you use. You could do something like this. It can be very dramatic, it can be very calm. However, you want to be careful and look out for and not pick a pattern that's really hard to match going up and down the stair treads. So you got to think about it. As each stair tread and riser goes down, you've got to line up the pattern that's in that carpet. So too big of a pattern is going to look kind of weird on the stairs. Too small, it may not line up. So it's really critical that your salesperson and your installer understand what they got to do to make that pattern look awesome. This style I would probably not recommend to put on your stairs, mostly because of how wide the pattern is. It's going to be difficult to make it look good as it goes down and over each stair tread. Another style option is something that's just clean, no lines, just kind of elegant. This happens to be a wool. I put it on a home set of stairs and it looks fabulous. Style number 4. It's actually quite popular. It's done quite a bit, and that is an inlay. And what we mean by an inlay is that you're only going to finish the edges of your stair treads. You're going to install a piece of engineered wood or solid wood or LVP or laminate on the edge of the stair, and then you're going to leave an opening down to the original wood stair tread, and then put another piece of wood, engineered wood or solid wood floor, and that's going to leave an open space. You can then lay your carpet pad in, and you can go super soft or super firm, however you want to do it. And then the carpet will get installed just like it would on a full tread installation, except for it's only going to be installed to the edges of the 2 tread pieces on the sides of your stair treads. Style number 5. Now we're getting to the end here. This one's kind of interesting. It's the riser. A lot of people don't think about the riser. These are the risers that come up and match the bottom edge of your stair tread. And there's a lot of different ways you can finish off that riser. First of all, the easiest one is just a painted riser. Or you could actually glue up the engineered wood or the LVP or the laminate, and it matches as it goes up the stairs. Another option is tile. People have actually laid tile just on the risers. You could even put in a solid piece of wood that you've stained to color to match your railings. So risers, don't forget about them. They bring intrigue and they can bring an accent to your stairs that can really trick it out. So my wife and I are needing to replace the carpet on our stairs. And one of the things that we're considering is the herringbone. And yeah, we're gonna go full tread all the way across, and our stairs are exposed out into our living room, so we're gonna do a full tread with a wrap on the side. It's gonna look pretty awesome, and that's why we're considering this herringbone. Low profile, very durable, gonna last a really long time, but it's a statement piece. When people come into our home, stairs are the first thing they see. Tell us your favorite style, whether it be hard surface, whether it be a carpet runner, or whether it's an inlay. Or did you do something tricky on your stair risers to make your stairs pop? Put it in the comments and let us know. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. I'm Brian at BlvdHome Flooring and Design. We look forward to seeing you soon.